guys, it's Astrid. Today I want to talk to you guys about being a single parent. It's either you're a single dad or you're a single mom. Either way, it's a very touchy subject. From my experience, I had to go through it all alone. I had my mom, which I'm super thankful for. But I know there's a lot of you guys that just are on your own, and it's you and your baby, and that's it. It can be super hard at times. It's super hard. But you just gotta get through it, and they're your motivation in life. It's something that it's like you can never give up, and you always have to keep moving forward because of them. Oh my God. Why am I so emotional? Like, I swear, I never used to be emotional until I had my daughter. When I found out I was pregnant, it was a total surprise. I didn't know what to do. I remember going to my aunt and telling her that I had a feeling that I was pregnant. I went to go buy a pregnancy test, and sure enough, I was pregnant. I remember just bawling, crying, and I just didn't know what to do. I didn't have any idea of what was going to happen with my life, where my life was headed after that. And I was scared. I was scared to tell my mother because I knew I had disappointed her. And that's something that I don't like. I don't like disappointing people. It was really, really hard. One day she came home from work and I was sitting on the couch. It was my day off. And I remember telling her, like, I have to tell you something, and this might change our lives forever. And she just stares at me and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I'm pregnant. She's Hispanic, so just imagine how she felt when I told her that. I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't have my life together. I was too young. I was living with my mom, and she was devastated. It took her a couple hours. That night I was in bed sleeping, and she comes into the room and she's like, we'll get through it. And she hugged me, and the very next day she bought a little stuffed animal. I think it was like a giraffe or something for the baby. And I'm just really grateful that I have her by my side, just raising her practically. I'm really grateful for that. My daughter loves my mom. She's everything. She's like her second mom, basically. She takes care of her while I'm at work, and it's just very nice to have someone to support you. But this is why I don't cry. Like, I get super red. My nose gets red. It's nasty. That's kind of like my pregnancy story. I just really had to go through it alone. The father of my daughter is not in her life at all. He decided that he didn't want to be in her life, and I'm not gonna push anybody into it. It's either they want to or they don't. He chose he didn't. So there's pretty much nothing that I can do about that. Just love my daughter as much as I can and give her everything she needs in life. From time to time, I sit down and I think about what would it be when my daughter starts asking for her dad. Because whenever my nieces go to our house and like they see my brother and they're like, dad, dad, and she just stares at them like, I don't have that. And it's hard. It's super hard. But you just have to make them understand. Just love them the best that you can. And they won't even need a father figure. I'm pretty sure they will, but for now you're covered. Like when they're little, my daughter's 2, so she's covered for now. I don't think I'll ever lie to my daughter about her dad. I know it's gonna be heartbreaking for her, but at least she'll know the truth and she will never resent me for it. Now, I do get a lot of questions as if, are you gonna start dating soon? Is that what you want? Do you want someone to be a father figure to your daughter? And the answer is, I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared to fall in love with someone and then them tell me, I'm in love with you, but I'm not in love with your daughter. Because I'm a package deal. if you're gonna love me, then you're gonna love my daughter. And I want someone to love my daughter as much as I love my daughter. I know there's someone out there. It's not impossible. I truly do believe that I'll find someone someday, but I'm in no rush as of right now. I want to get to know the person fully first and then introduce them to my daughter, because I want something long term. I don't want to be playing games anymore, because you're just not in that position anymore. Can't be bringing around every 3-5 months a new guy, because that's just gonna fuck with your child's mind and it's just not healthy. So yes, I want to date, but it's gonna take its time. You have to find the right person that's willing to love your child and love you at the same time. There are some people out there. I'm not saying every guy that you meet is gonna be willing to do that for you, but there are. Life is hard. It's harder. If you think it's hard being single, try being single. Try being a single parent. It's hard. I'm sorry if you guys hear a lot of like dripping or leaking. My air's still not fixed completely. I mean, it's not hot anymore, but it leaks. So they didn't do a very good job at it. I think I'm gonna end it there. I always start off my videos as if, okay, I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna do this, and then I just go off into another direction. I just told you guys my whole story. Bye guys.